everybody! Welcome back to Mahjong Soul, folks. My name's Yusong. I hope you're having a good day wherever you are. Folks, it's a beautiful day to be playing Mahjong. Let me just start this video off by kissing the ground. In yesterday's video, we watched our neighbor's house get struck down by lightning again. We watched our neighbor's house get struck down with lightning. It should have been us. It was definitely not us. We got very, very lucky in a beautiful twist of fate. Someone else's life just got slammed by variants, and our life is looking fine. We're going back into the Jade Room today, and as we load into the Jade Room, let me just say this. If you've been enjoying the genre lately, feel free to subscribe. I got new videos every single day. You can also feel free to leave a like and a comment, as it helps out the channel such a great deal. It brings us to our featured comment, or should I say comments, or should I say poetry club of the day. We got two haikus for you. Bonnie Junk writes, "Summer's breeze stagnates in wait of Yusong wind streak. I too hold my breath." Genuine chills. Genuine chills. Like, I wish I had wind chimes to do like a afterwards. Game Party writes, "Mahjong wiki up, memorizing Yakuman I may never see." Honestly, chilling. Like, these are good haikus. Like, there's no, I know we all started doing haikus in the comment section, ironically, but it's like, there's a certain melancholy to like, ooh, that I might never see. Ooh, you know what I mean? Chills. Okay, thank you so much for the comments. I also wanted to give a shout out to a non-haiku comment. Night Icy writes, "Me when Maka becomes sentient, taking over the world while keeping 5 of us to play Mahjong, and I'm going into exhaustive draw, not in Tenpai. I have no Yaku and I must chi." That's based. That's a sci-fi that's a sci-fi book reference. That's how you know we found a very literature friendly crowd, folks. We got a lot of literature heads in the audience. Rylord's gonna call Riichi, and you know what? They emote. You're not gonna. No, you're immediately getting muted. You're not gonna tilt me off the face of the planet. By the way, I didn't even get to play the game, and you got to call Riichi. In what world is that fair? I'm folding. I'm waking up. I'm folding down. Ooh, whoa. I'm gonna cut the white dragons if I have to, and it's looking like I pretty much have to. What else can we throw? I don't know. We'll figure it out in the wash. The 3 copies of the 2 of characters are gone. Very unlikely that they're waiting with a 2-3 in their hand. As we fold down to smithereens, or as Reitler is just going to dealer sumo immediately, want to give a quick shout out to all the patrons. Patreon.com/YU_SONG. Link is down below in the description. For $4 a month, you get access to a bonus video every single month, as well as the shout out like you're hearing right now, and a whole bunch of other goodies, including our Riichi Mahjong strategy documents that I myself have written. If you ever wanted to learn, if you want to be like, oh, Yusong, I want to learn what you've learned in your 10,000 hours of playing Mahjong Soul without experiencing any of the emotional pain of that journey, I'm not pawning this. I'm not conning this. I could call Riichi with this hand, and it goes oingo boingo. Riichi, Seatwind, Red 5, something. I don't know what that something's gonna be, but I believe in it. I believe in it. I like being able to call Riichi. I like being able to fold with the North Winds if we have to. 2 tiles in, he's thinking about folding. Damn right, I'm thinking about folding. This is called the school of the cowardly fist. Some of you aren't ready to hear my hidden techniques, and that's fine. That's on you. I know it was a sarcastic bit, but I heard myself getting earnestly defensive for a second. That's not good. That's not good. Thank you to all the patrons. It allows me to keep doing what I'm doing. They gave me the biggest slice of the pie there, and sincerely, it's the most meaningful way to support the channel. So from the bottom of my heart, from both employees here at Yusong HQ, Fue, Koku, and I, we bow our heads to you. Thank you so much for the support. Yusong, how are you doing outside of the game today? Thank you so much for asking. I'm doing okay outside of the game. I got a whole, I'm decked out with travel supplies now, okay? I'm recording this at a little bit of advance ahead of the Vegas trip. I'm decked out with travel supplies. Here's an underrated travel thing that you can buy. You can buy a little pack, and I'm not sponsored by Big Clorox, but you can buy a little pack of Clorox or Lysol wipes. You get to take them wherever you go. Yusong, why do you do that? Here's the thing. I was radicalized as a child. Not in a way where I was there on January 6th, but in a way where I was like, I'm gonna, certain things just stick with you as a child for the rest of your life for maybe a good reason, maybe not a good reason at all. Hang on. I'm 1 tile away from Tenpai. Someone's thinking about pawning the 4 of characters. I hate that because I could use a 4 of characters myself. I could also draw into 5 of Bamboozlers and call Riichi that way. That would go extremely hard. I'm not going to lie to you. That would go extremely hard. Left Lord willing to discard the Dora and the... Wow, it actually happened. Holy frick. Riichi, Seatwind, Red 5. Folks, this is why we don't call pawn. We still want to be able to call Riichi on that thing later in the game. It is later in the game, people don't necessarily have to fold unless they absolutely want to. I'm scared that left lord has a half flush or a full flush in the bamboo suit. As a result, maybe just all of our winning tiles are just already locked up in their hand, or, you know, if they draw into those tiles, they don't necessarily have to discard them either. It's a little bit unfortunate, but, you know, that's just one scenario. They could also be in the wall, and we can also still sumo on this hand. Right lord could have the worst day of their life. They could discard another 2 of bamboo for some odd reason, and we're sitting pretty. They did cut a 6 of circles, just kind of raw, and they didn't get punished for it. I guess that's okay. I guess. Well, a lesser Mahjong player would be tilted by that fact, and I'm not that lesser Mahjong player. I'm telling you right now, I'm emotionally stable. He said, fists clenched beneath the table. I'm emotionally stable right now. I was radicalized as a child. I can't remember if it was a TV show or a radio program. Oh, not to date myself. What's the radio? It's like a podcast, but you don't get to pick which podcast you listen to. But I remember like being either at home or in the car with my parents and hearing something like that. There are so many germs on a hotel TV remote because it never gets cleaned. It's the most germy thing that you could find in a hotel room. And I was like, ugh, and that stuck with me forever. So now I gotta bring Lysol wipes to wipe down the remote. They probably clean them once in a while. I don't know. I genuinely don't know. If anyone, you know, has real experience, and by the way, Left Lord did have a freaking domain expansion bamboo forest in their hand. At least we didn't deal into them either, but would have been nice to grab a dub there. I'm not going to lie to you either. It would have been nice to get a win. Okay, pair the prevalent wins. That's not necessarily bad. The rest of our hand leaves something to be desired, but maybe a 1-2-3 mixed triple sequence if we get very, very lucky. Maybe a half outside hand. I don't know. We can draw into a 6, 7, 8, 9, and then maybe another 6 or another 9 for our pair. I'm writing fan fiction from my Mahjong hand right now. That's not obviously that's not going to happen, but you never know. This 9 isn't even that good. 2 9s have already been discarded. I will say the 1-2-3 mixed triple sequence goes hard here. It's mixed triple sequence, and we got the Dora, and Zendaya is Michi, and Kamen is Stonekeeper. So a lot of things are going very, very well for us in this instance, but we do need to pick up very, very specific tiles in order for this to actually be able to get into Tenpai. Now that we punt into Prevalent Wind, more than happy to chi. I'm gonna be real with you. If I see a 4 of circles, I'm pretty sure I'm supposed to chi anyway. The reason that I say that, holy... I mean, technically, if we draw into a 7 of characters, we can get into Tenpai that way. It's just not a Tenpai that I want. We could pivot this into half outside. We just need to draw into something that's like half outside. You know what I mean? Okay, that's not bad either. We can end on maybe like a 1 of characters or a 4 of characters weight. Of course, if we get another 1 of characters, it'll break the Sanshoku that we have. But hey, that's okay as well. Prevalent Win 1 Dora. Who are we to turn up our nose at a perfectly fine 2-Han slapper? A 2-Han slapper is good. We even get to win back the Riichi stick that we bet the round before. I could see this to be in Tenpai. You're going to hate this. You're unironically going to hate this. And we can have a vivacious discussion in the marketplace of ideas after this game. I think this is right. I genuinely think this... Look, I know we dealt in just now, and I know the comedic timing can't possibly be better or worse than this, depending on your perspective. I think that she is unironically right. A lot of the things, and sometimes you just get punished by variance, punished by bad luck. 7, 8, 9 mixed triple sequence. Just going to call it out so that my brain doesn't get too distracted. I'm telling you right now, there's a world where that's right, because in all of my recent Maka review, or in most of my recent Maka review, being in Tenpai is so valuable. Being in Tenpai is like, I would sacrifice everything to just be in Tenpai. So I know it didn't work out that, and this is maybe engagement bait. Stick around to the end of the video. We're gonna look at that hand with the Mahjong Stockfish engine to see if that's correct or incorrect. A crossword calls Riichi. That's terrible news for a guy like me. That's genuinely terrible news for a guy like me. I could cut Green Dragon followed by Green Dragon. I don't think that's a terrible idea. I could cut 9 of circles. I think I'm going to cut Green Dragon followed by Green Dragon. It does not feel good right now. I also have a 6 of characters that we can throw later in the game. Red Dragon, I'm also willing to cut. What are we hoping for here? We're hoping to somehow drunkenly stumble our way into Tenpai. Oh my god, if that dealt in, I would have retired from Mahjong forever. We're hoping to drunkenly stumble our way back into Tenpai before the end of the round, and we hope that a crossword does not win this hand. That would be lovely. If they do win this hand, it's really bad for us. Then we're like stuck in Giga last place. We feel really sad about our entire lives, every single decision that's led to this moment. It's an existential, freaking unmitigated disaster. I'm willing to discard 7 of circles and 9 of circles at this point. 7 of circles, we know that a crossword's not waiting with a 5-6 in their hand. They could be waiting with an 8-9, unlikely, or a pair of the 7s, less likely. And then 3 of my apes are gone. They're less likely to be waiting with a 7-8. Again, still possible that they can run us off of this 9, but again, we're just trying to find the least likely thing that they could run us off of. Now we know that they're not waiting with a 7-8. I'm going to cut the 9. They could have been on a pair wait for the 9s and something else. But you know what? We have no other safety in our hand. We have none safety left beef. I'm gonna try to go for it a little bit. I got to keep this in mind. Like some rhymes that I designed to play back in due time. Sorry, I'm spitting right now. 6 of characters is always safe. There's always safety in the banana stand, and the banana stand is the 6 of characters. Would I start pawning and shiing now for a chance to get into Tenpai? Yeah, I would. Oh, would I start thinking about the world's stupidest 7 pairs to try to get into Tenpai here? That's also important. That's also important to think about. We can maybe drunkenly stumble into 7 pairs. We got to get very, very lucky. Unfortunately, we're not getting that lucky. Like, we're going down to the... there's not a lot of time left in this game. I'm going to chi here. There's a world where we can get back into Tenpai now. I just have to cut 1 of bamboo. But 1 of bamboo doesn't look safe. That's the most fricked up part about all this. Folks, I'm getting owned today. I'm genuinely getting so owned. I feel like at least 3 of the 4s and 3 of the 5s were gone. I'm 1 tile away from Tenpai. I could call double Riichi. No, I can't call double Riichi anymore. Oh my god. It's okay. It's okay. It's genuinely okay. And we wouldn't have gotten it anyway. So, joke's on you. Haha, I didn't. Ha, you rejected me? I didn't like you anyway. Owned. All shrimples? I mean, just draw me into 5 of circles, I beg of you. Or another 2 of characters, I beg of you. I have to slam the Riichi here. I'm in dead last. There's been... I don't think I can ever fold with this hand. I'm telling you this right now. I really don't think I can ever fold this hand. Riichi, all symbols, red 5 Dora. At the least. Can maybe get Pinfu if we draw into a 3 or a 5. Have to just YOLO slam here. Unironically have to YOLO slam. Riichi, all symbols, red 5 Dora. And the weight is bad. So this is like 330 if I run, but it's like, I'm pretty sure it's 340, or excuse me, 440. I'm pretty sure this is just 8,000 points. If I sumo, it's definitely 8,000 points, and we got a decent chance for Oradora as well, just because of the number of unique tiles in our hand. Left Lord and a crossword, they both open up their hand, and maybe it's going to persuade them to throw some tiles that they shouldn't be throwing, and hopefully we can get a 4 of circles somewhere in that beautiful mess. I bought Lysol wipes, folks. I bought Lysol wipes. I'm excited to use those. I think they're an underrated travel item. You saying, are you ever going to do a what's in my bag? We don't need to do. Oh, I just pushed my desk. I literally just shoved my desk. Oh my god. Is everything fine? Everything's okay. Everything should be fine. The camera angle is still okay. The sumo there is awesome. Would have killed potentially in Minecraft for an Oradora, but now we are back in this game. That's gross. That's so gross. We're so back. We're genuinely so back. That's gross. That's gross. And it's rare that we get to see Washizu actually on the screen. We don't win anymore, so it's rare to see the character actually get some mileage. This animated gift, you know, to actually show up on the gosh dang screen. It's our first dealer seat, and it's not looking good for us in keeping the dealer seat. Okay, Red Dragon makes this a lot more likely. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna cut the 8 of characters. It doesn't feel good, right? Because we could have had a 7, 8, 9. Son Shokler to the stars. I'm gonna just start Shiing here. I don't see a way where we win this hand if I don't Shi that tile. That's probably not correct. But I'm feeling hasty right now. Call me Titus in Final Fantasy X, the way I'm feeling hasty. East 4 Chi decision. It's probably not right. It's unironically probably not right. But now all we're missing is a wolf here and a wolf there. Am I right, folks? We want to draw into 5 of circles such that we can accept the Dora, which is the 6 of circles. I'm telling you right now, if I draw into the 6 of circles, right now I'm also very, very happy with it. So that's why I'm discarding the the 5 of characters. Look, I'm in Tenpai. Wow, this move is called Autozuke. When you start pawning and chiing when you don't have a Yaku confirmed. Autozuke? I think it's Autozuke okay. Okay. You could see the moment and my brain was like, you can maybe make a pun. And I spent 3 seconds looking at this camera and dead quiet. And then I came up with that, which is arguably a 5 out of 10 at best. Oh, Lord. Okay. Okay. Look, I'm not, no. Pure straight, no. Half flush? Half flush, but I'm in Furriton. I think I'm just supposed to keep the dealer seat. Oh, there's so many things that we can do here. East 4 Chi decision. Then half flush, maybe decision. Did I have a half flush back then? I don't think so. I like this wait a lot more. We can wait on a terminal tile. We can wait on 2 terminal tiles. Holy frick. 2 terminals. What am I, at a small airport? We don't even get to see Washizu that much. But my guy is dripped out. Did everyone else also? Oh my god. Okay, well, we drew into the 7 of circles. That really stings, not gonna lie, because it seems like this was the right thing to wait on, and yet we're getting punished by the heavens above. Southland, okay, not getting pawned. 3 of characters, at least it was recently discarded. That's a nice boon right there, drawn into a lot of safe tiles. Red Dragon, nothing. 1,500 points in the dealer seat. It's fine. I'll take it. Luigi wins by doing absolutely nothing, by pawning into a red dragon and literally getting not even a crumb of value. But we get to repeat in the dealer seat. That's fine. Did anybody else wear like an oversized tuxedo to prom? Yusong, you went to prom? It's hard to believe that another human being would agree to go to prom with you. First of all, rude. First of all, very rude energy that you're giving off in the comment section. Me pretending like this isn't just the self-loathing internal monologue that's in my head all day, every day. Second of all, I went as friends. Both in junior year and senior year. But it was, you know, friendly partnership the entire time. I should have maybe cut the Wanna Bamboozlers here. I'm 1 tile away from Tenpai. But I'm not even happy with it. Like I want to draw into 2 of circles, bam, followed by like 6 of circles. Bam, you know what I mean? Riichi Pinfu all simples. That's the S I do like. A crossroads going for a half flush in the circle suit. That's a little bit of a bummer. Because we know that they probably have a lot of circle suit tiles in their hand. I mean, I don't even have any safety right now. If I deal in, I deal in. Because we know that they have a lot of circle suit tiles in their hand. Maybe if Left Lord is willing to cut like something that we can chi up, it's going to be hard to complete these shapes anyways if a crossroad has all those circles in their hand. And so maybe we need a chi in order to keep the dealer seat alive. I'm just going to be real with you. I'm not even doing this because I got a feverish, like, death wish or anything. I have no safety in my hand whatsoever. So sometimes I think the best defense is legitimately just a good offense right now. This is hilarious. This is genuinely giga effing funny. Now, I don't think... Oh. Well, I can't fold. No. Please. I have the domain expansion. Jeb Bush, please pass. Jeb Bush, please pass. Jeb Bush, please pass. I invoke your name in darkness. Please pass, Jeb Bush. Yes! Jeb Bush strats never fail! The Jeb Bush strats never fail. You invoke Jeb Bush's name instead of please clap, please pass. It works every single time, but you gotta mean it, okay? You gotta mean it from the depths of your human soul, from your entire lived experience. Jeb! Jeb! There it is! There it is, folks! Jeb Bush! Huge! Oh my god, this game is good, actually. This game is good. Wow. Wow, this game is good. That's amazing that I didn't deal in East 4, repeat 1, just full shove, full send. I don't know. That didn't seem correct either, but it ended up working decently out for us. I mean, we still want to keep an East Wind. It's Seat Wind and Prevalent Wind for us. Just kidding. We wanted to discard it last turn. It's literally impossible for it to become a triplet. One of them is the MFing Dora indicator, so that's not good that I kept that. I did go to prom. I wore an oversized tuxedo both times. I don't think I was actually tripped out at all. I think I was just, you know, looking like a fool with my shoulders too small to fit the shoulder pads of the actual outfit itself. I will say this, old heads know this, but in high school I used to dress in like button-up collared shirts all the time, which is literally what I do now. You don't have to remind me, okay? But back then, it's like I wanted to be taken so seriously that whenever my parents and I would go to the outlet mall in upstate New York, we would drive like an hour to reach the outlet mall in upstate New York. Hang on, I mean oh, I should have maybe... No, 4 of characters wouldn't have gotten us into Tenpai. And now, oh, now that's the kiss of death. How am I going to do this? I do have a safe tile in the 1, the 2, and the 8 of characters. So it's like, we could technically play this. Eastwind is probably fine. In fact, it is guaranteed fine. Literally, that's the last copy of the Eastwind. They can't even be single tile York in it. If Ryler discards a 5 of bamboo, that would also be really nice for us. Just getting permission to discard this 5 as well. I will say, like, if we draw into... Well, 6 just passed, so they're not waiting with a 7-8 in their hand. If we draw into something here, like a 4-5 or a 5-6, I'm going to cut 8 of characters, and then if we get into Tenpai, I think, unfortunately, I have to chase here. I think I genuinely have to chase. I don't have to. Let me rephrase. I want to. I absolutely want to. 6 of characters, they're not waiting with a 7-8. Could they be waiting with a 4-5? Yes, they could. Absolutely. There's 2 5s visible, but neither of them are even red. And there's no 4s visible. It's very spooky, scary. A Crosslord, what are you doing? You've just given me the keys of the kingdom, you dunce. You digital dummy. You frickin' goofus. You big giant goofus, you. I'm going to cut this 6 while the getting is good. 1 of Bamboozlers is also a perfectly fine tile to throw. What do we want to draw into here? I mean, anything. We end on a double-sided weight either way. 2 of the 1s being thrown is not good. We also want to draw into 4 of characters. 4 of characters kind of rips in a scenario like this. Then we could just open our hand and go for an Opatanya style kind of a situation. So 4 of characters certainly rips. There's also a world where we're in the 3rd row of discards. We might just want to chi in order to get into Tenpai before exhaustive draw. Like chiing without a Yaku confirmed, like the haiku previously mentioned. You know, that's not that bad either. Oh. I can't cut this. Me when I'm really sad because I've grown attached to an onion, but I'm a chef. I can't cut this. How am I going to get back into Tenpai in the fastest way possible? Okay, that was discarded after the Riichi, so I don't know what that pause was. I think it was just put there just to scare me. 1 of characters, 2 of characters, all looking very, very safe. 9 of characters also looking safe with my pants on the ground. I can't cut this unless someone cuts... a 5 of bamboo or a 2 of bamboo. This just reeks of death. This genuinely just reeks of death right now. 3 of characters. Sure. I mean, I don't want to deal in randomly to Left Lord too. I've kind of got the heebie-jeebies from dealing in last time to them. I can't. Even if I get into Tenpai here, I don't think I'm allowed to discard 2 of bamboo. It's just way too giga spiced. It's way too giga spiced. Like a pumpkin latte from Starbucks where you just really fricked up making it. Like it's giga spiced. It's way too spiced. It's way too spiced. So when we go to the outlet mall in upstate New York, wow, Left Lord dealing into Right Lord. Luigi wins by doing absolutely nothing. At least they dealt him with a terminal tile. Had they dealt him with the 6, they would have given them all simples as well. So 4,000 instead of 8,000. Certainly, I mean, you'll take that. 2nd place isn't looking that bad. I'm saying this right now. 2nd place ain't looking that bad. All simples ain't looking that bad right now. But if we draw into 3 of characters, I can't really... Yeah, I can't really Tanyo on that thing. Left Lord in the shut up. You're not even in last right now. I don't think you have any right to emote. I'm sorry. I don't mean to be so tilted. This is why I have to hide people on the in the middle of the matches. I just get way too tilted because I have the mentality, I have the mental fortitude of a walnut. It's just so bad. It's just genuinely so bad. Okay, not bad. Not bad at all. We can draw into something around this 5 of characters, slam the Riichi this way. Can draw into something around here, slam the Riichi the other way. can maybe get ourselves into a little bit of a Furitan jail, slam the Riichi anyways. Like, if I draw into 7 of circles, it's Riichi triple-sided weight, but it's Furitan, which is worth it. I think that Riichi Furitan triple-sided weight is unironically good. What do I want? This. When do I want it? Now. I could wait for all simples or something along those lines. Could have definitely waited for all simples, but I don't think that's good. I'm just going to go where my best odds are, and any round where I can prevent a crosslord or left lord from winning a hand, that's a good round for Yusong. That's genuinely so good. I don't even care about taking the dealer seat from right lord. I just basically don't want to give you a chance to get back into the game, and I don't want to give you a chance to get back into the game either, or to further your lead out in front of me. Maybe someone's playing with their monitor off and they think that the 3 of circles was discarded after I called Riichi. I don't know. Maybe someone else is yapping about their prom experience and then as a result, they cut the 3 of circles. Just trying to manifest some good stuff right now, folks. We used to go to the Panda Express, Jesus Christ. The Banana Republic outlet store in the outlet mall. I just buy all the shirts that were on sale. And I think it was just because I wanted to be taken seriously. And maybe subconsciously now, I still wear collared shirts because I want to be taken seriously. Because I think also I'm a deeply unserious person, you know? I think, don't get me wrong, I suffer no delusions. I know that most days I log onto this computer and I go, yo, Star, I'll bark like a dog if you want me to. Arf, 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 if you give me good tiles. I know, and that's deeply unserious. But just think for a second how even more unserious that would be if I wasn't wearing a collared shirt. You would think I was a lunatic if I wasn't wearing a collared shirt, but because I am wearing a collared shirt, you might think, oh, that's a funny adult. I don't know. Maybe it's doing something. Maybe it's not. It's impossible to know. We haven't done a, 10-year-long double-blind study. No way. Okay. Had I dealt in immediately after this chasing Riichi, that would have felt terrible. 3 of circles looks safe for left lord. And if left lord draws into another 3 of circles, that's good news bears for me. Okay. Still okay. I'm begging for safe passage here. Or to just Ron the pants off of somebody. Would love that. Would love just to harness all the darkness in my heart and use that to invoke despair and call Ron on another human soul. Man, I gotta touch grass more. I gotta go outside. I'm just hearing myself. But I don't think those deals, like, I don't know. I don't think I've been to an outlet mall, like, well, I guess I haven't gone to one in a long time, but I feel like I went to one like a few years ago, and then I was like, there aren't even any good deals here. I was steamed. I was like, it's just regular clothes. Like, when I was going to the outlet mall there, the reason that I didn't feel bad asking my mom if I could buy shirts from Panda Express, a.k.a. Banana Republic, was because, like, on sale, the shirts were, like, $10. Genuinely, like, $10 for a button-up shirt. And it's hopefully, it's a decent quality. I don't know. This is not sponsored, but I'm like, hopefully of decent quality as well. I'm not sure. But it wasn't that expensive. But nowadays it's just regular prices for regular brands. What am I going to an outlet mall for? It genuinely sucks. And I don't mean to be a bummer or anything, but I'm recording this too. The Steam machine just came out. $1,000 for the base model. I know it's not Valve's fault. I know it's literally because people are using AI chatbots to simulate human closeness and intimacy. I know it's because of AI and like the RAM and the storage and the bingos and the bongos. Like, I know Valve wasn't like, let's charge $1,000 for this, but it's just like, wow, everything. Like, what do you do when the world is just like pricing people out of like ordinary things? I wouldn't call the Steam machine an ordinary thing, but I would call a video game console like, are you kidding me? For like a freaking like average Joe, I'm sorry if this sounds utopian or whatever, if this sounds naive. The average citizen in a working society should be able to buy a video game console. Like, that's not like that's fricked up of me. That's politically radical of me to suggest such a thing. I don't think so. I'm 2 tiles away from Tenpai right now. It's not amazing, but it is Riichi and Pinfu. All the Dora are discarded because I kind of went sicko mode discarding the Dora at first. I'm gonna fold. This hand is nothing to write home about. This hand is genuinely nothing to write home about. 1, 2, 3 mixed dribble sequence still available. It is a bit of a pipe dream in this hand. Full outside hand, a little bit of a pipe dream, but I'm probably not going to go for it, folks. Probably not going to go for it at all. Left Lord, I don't believe you. I just don't believe that you have a full flush. I think that the safer tile is this one of circles. I think you have all simples. Because 4 just passed, meaning that a crossroad's not waiting with a 2-3. Could cut. Yeah, okay, awesome. I got 2 more safe tiles burning a hole in my pocket. That's awesome. Left Lord, the 2 of circles came from within your hand. Okay, that's freaky. Now I'm thinking that if you had circle tiles all the way down, you might have a half flush. It could be a very, very lucky half flush. They hesitated a second before cutting that 4. Maybe they're just remembering that the 4 of circles was discarded by a crosslord then and there. I'm 1 tile away from Tempai right now. Lamau. That's huge. If I draw into 5 of bamboo, do I send it? I am on a double-sided weight. If I draw into red 5 of bamboo, I think I have to. But anything else, I don't think I can. And you know what? 2 more safe tiles from me. I'm going to take my 2 more safe tiles. Look, I understand. It would have been awesome. It would have been pog-rich. A pog-rich environment. A PRE. Had we drawn into that 5 of bamboo. That's a very specific case. That's just a very specific case. Me, when I'm citing laws that are obscure, that's a very specific case. So yeah, I don't even get my jollies going to a outlet mall anymore. Left Lord, I think you're tilted. Or maybe you have a good hand. It's a Riichi only moment, but it is a dealer C Riichi only moment. Can I actually win this game? I would have to get a direct hit on right Lord, or just sumo the biggest hand you've ever seen. I'm going to unmute left Lord because I have a feeling it's about to be real quiet. It's like when the home team loses. It's going to be really quiet. Sure. White dragon or red dragon at this point is the nut draw. 6 of characters followed by another 6 of characters is an alternative nut draw that we could get. 6 of characters, of course, is the Dora tile, which is why I want it so badly. Any other things that I enjoyed in the outlet mall? Not really. I think I'm hard to shop for. Just because I'm like nothing feels good. Nothing when I tried clothes on in a store, nothing feels good. And then then I get so frustrated when I try on 3 shirts and none of them make me look like, none of them change the shape of my face. That's really self-deprecating. I actually like the shape of my face. I think I have very round cheeks, which I think is a good thing and a bad thing. I think it makes strangers really willing to trust me. Like, I think I get talked to a lot in public. I think it's because I have a round face and I have a very, very pronounced cheeks. I don't know if that's true, but that's my guess of how I'm perceived in the world. But like after I try on 3 shirts, I'm like, well, I got clothes at home anyway. Like, why am I even here? I got clothes at home. And so it's not a great, it's just not a great situation. Yusong gets a little impatient, a little fast. Left Lord has Seat Wind, Prevalent Wind already. They have 2 Han in their hand. Am I ever supposed to lay this hand down? I mean, certainly not now. I just drew into the Dora. I got a chance at a Riichi Tanya Dora triple-sided banger. I could set a Suji trap for this 7. Or I could just wait for the 5. I'm supposed to do one of these. I think I'm going to set a trap for the 7. I don't know if that's right. I don't know if that's right at all. South 2 Riichi decision. On which tile? Because statistically, I'm more likely to draw into the 5. But this shows that I'm not waiting with a 6-7 myself. Hence, 7 of circles could come out. It's again just a beautiful pipe dream. But it is a pipe dream nonetheless. That's gross. We almost hit Oradora. This would have been 77 hundo. Or this might even have been just a full 8,000. But now I am... Oh my god, I'm in this. I'm unironically in this game. You're also getting unmuted. And... Okay, they're still emoting even when they lose. That's a strong spirit. You're also getting remuted. I can't handle that mental warfare. I can't do it. I can't do it. Oh god. But I like a big food court. I think that's pretty nice when you have a whole bunch of options. Here's the thing. I don't know what part of human psychology this is. When I was in upstate New York, there was only one mall. It used to be called the Pyramid Mall, and it's now the Shops at Ithaca Mall. I think that's what it's still called. I should look up that mall and see what stores they have. I don't know. It's just kind of fun because it's like I consider that my hometown. It's where I grew up. Anyway, they had a great Chinese restaurant in the food court. I think it was just a generic name. It wasn't a Panda Express, even though Freudian wise, my mind wants to just to say those words apparently. And they used to give out free samples all the time. There'd be a person like just right behind the counter being like, free sample? And here's the thing. I always wanted a free sample. But for some reason, I felt guilty. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 5 shapes in my hand, no album out. I mean, some of my shapes are just god-awful. I'm looking at you, 1, 2 of characters. But you are good in the sense that it's the Dora tile, and I would do a lot of things for the Dora tile. Now, 1, 3 of characters is already gone. I honestly hate to see that. I hate to see that. And this is a dealer seat chi as well. So you're trying to make a play to stay in the dealer seat some. I can respect that. Absolutely. If I had to guess, this is a Tanyao hand, but that 5 of characters looks weird if this is an all simples hand. I don't know. Maybe you also have like a triplet of the red dragons or the green dragons or something. Probably green dragons at this point. So now this is a little bit tricky, right? Now we no longer have Pinfu, but I don't know if we really needed Pinfu to begin with. The tiles that I want to cut are 4 of circles and 6 of characters. What feels safer to me? I mean, this feels more dangerous, so I kind of want to get rid of it sooner rather than later, but I also just don't want to deal into Left Lords all simples. This hand isn't very good. If this hand continues improving, then sure, we can start throwing some more risky discards, but as of right now, I think it's... I think we got to be careful, and we can still fold to air at any moment. I'm genuinely so content to fold to air. I don't want to lose my lead. I genuinely don't. South one could be a little scary. Left Lord could have been doing that out of Zuke Kush. Okay, sorry. Oh, I need to be reined in. That shouldn't be allowed. I should not be allowed to say Left Lord smoking that out of Zuke Kush. That's bad. That's bad. That's bad. And I don't endorse that kind of behavior either. Obviously, I'm a huge square. I wear collared shirts. Like, I'm a huge square. They would always offer free samples. I would always want them, but I would feel too guilty to accept the free samples. I'm like, well, I'm not going to eat here, so I feel like I'm stealing from you if I take the sample. I don't know. I no longer know what to throw here. No one was waiting with a 4-5, and right, Lord, they're gonna sumo. That really stinks. Red Dragon, red 5, but their mini points are bricked up because of the con. So it's 2 on 40. Okay. South 4, I am in the dealer seat. So if I win a Mongon here, whether it be by sumo, whether it be by Ron, if I win a sumo here, I get to leave the game in first place. Got a whole bunch of honor tiles, all of which are useful if we can manage to get a triplet. The question is just will we be able to? Sure, 4, 5, 6 mixed triple sequence maybe becoming a slow possibility. I know there was a rogue chance that we could have done a half flush in the character suit. I don't know about that. We could also just get nut draw followed by nut draw, right? 3 of characters, 5 of circles. The easiest, breeziest Riichi Pinfu you've ever seen in your entire adult life. Sure, now we can draw into a triplet of either the 9 of characters or the 6 of circles, and both of those go pretty hard as well. There was a DDR machine as well in the Ithaca Mall. There's an arcade with a DDR machine. God, I love that DDR machine. It's fun to click on arrows with your feet when you're being told when and how to click on them. Dancing's very difficult, but following the instructions of a DDR machine, just wonderful. Back in the day, I don't know if this is... I used to watch on YouTube other people playing DDR. Just like... There weren't like oh no, I'm such a dinosaur. There weren't a lot of videos on YouTube at that time. So it meant that, and not everyone, oh no. I mean, should I try to lie here and say, oh, I like looking up super old videos and that's how I know that these exist? No, because obviously at this point you know it's untrue. But it meant that someone had to take like a camcorder to a arcade, to like a local arcade, set it up, and then point at themselves playing DDR, and then the resolution was ass. So like if you were lucky to get a 360p resolution, so afterwards they were bringing the camera to the screen to show you their score. And that's what I would watch in my spare time instead of like drinking alcohol and stuff. I don't know. Which don't get me wrong, I think it's like if I had a child, I would also want them to watch DDR videos instead of drinking alcohol or doing bad things either, you know? Left Lord with the emote. Across Lord is also playing for... Wow, Right Lord is sending a pretty risky tile, all things considered. I think I'm supposed to lay this hand the F down. If you got me off of a West Wind, then you got me. There's nothing I can say about that. I'm also realizing I have none safety anymore. Like, sorry, I gotta lock in for a tiny second. 7 of baby was cut, but that was cut by a crosslord. You're not waiting with a 5-6. No one's waiting with a 5-6. I'm just hoping for more information to be given. Oh no, they might get second off of this. Lord, tell me how to say no to this. They hit an Oradora. Mangan. I don't know if this is enough for second. Hopefully it's not. It is probably. No, it's not. Yes! Huge. We played that game perfectly. It was nice to watch people play DDR. That's a cozier internet. Now it's just like foreign actors trying to destabilize your country, probably. And I mean that like in all directions. So I don't mean to sound like paranoid or whatever, but it's just bots now. It's just genuinely just bots. I like when I was doing my like tech support Reddit, like looking up my recorder stuff, I found some threads that I'm sure like the OP and all the comments were like weird SEO grabs. Like they were all just made up. And I was like, this is, the internet is I don't mean to subscribe to the dead internet theory, but it really seems that way. South 2 Riichi decision. Chris Angel mind freaked you on this one. Maka spit on me. I said a Suji Chap even though it was statistically not correct. S minus. You wanted me to... wow, the 4 was way better than the 8. You love the Suju Trap. Maka, you dog. You rascal. And maybe, yeah, maybe we didn't need to call the Riichi. But also, it's fun to call Riichi. Are you kidding me? 58 to 20. Can someone smarter than me please explain this? I think it's because, like, we're probably not going to get first. But, like, not with that attitude. You know, this is perfectly fine. Maybe it's like they don't want us to call Riichi because we're scared of what Left Lord is repping. Not in Tenpai yet. Scary, though. See when Prevalent Wind, and then another set completed. East 4, repeat 1. We had no defense here. So it was just all offense. Chi is 43 versus a skip where we can draw into a safer tile. I'm Chiing. And then this Chi is now unequivocally correct. I can't fold here because we don't have anything. Yeah, we don't have anything that's remotely safe. We got so lucky. We got so lucky. East 4, there was a moment where we could have gone Oppa half flush style. They wanted it. Wow. Wow. And by the way, waiting on the double pair was right. We won here. We wouldn't have won off of the 7 of bamboo in this spot. But I guess it's not guaranteed for a 10. Like if I cut the 8 here, I can pawn into the 1s and then wait for the 3-6. I throw away. It's 1 hun versus 3 hun in the dealer's seat. But I just really want to repeat in the dealer's seat. I don't know. I love being in Tenpai. That's so fricked up that after all this time that being in Tenpai is wrong. By the way, I dealt into a hand because this... really, this is what kills me? This is what kills me. That's unbelievable. It's unequivocally right by far. By leagues, even. Yeah, this was the hand where I accepted a worse Tenpai. Wow, you're so greedy, you dog! But it's 60 to 40. It's not terrible here. I dealt in twice with 3 of circles. 3 of circles, genuinely a terrible, terrible omen for me. Folks, it's gonna do it for today's video. If you enjoy the genre, feel free to subscribe. I got new videos every single day. Thank you so much for all the support on the channel, by the way. This channel is growing at a really nice rate, so thank you from the bottom of my heart. That's just a wonderful, wonderful feeling. And obviously, I can only make the videos. I can't really control like how people receive them, so I'm just overjoyed that people are enjoying it. So, new videos every single day. You can also leave a like and a comment if you're feeling particularly generous. Helps out the channel such a great deal. I stream on Twitch Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 3 p.m. Pacific. Link is down below in the description, along with our community Discord, our VOD channel, and our Patreon, which is the best way to support me. Sincere thanks to everyone supporting me on Patreon. It means the world to me. Thank you so much. Until next time, please take care of yourself and please be kind to yourself, okay? I'll talk to you soon. Peace.